Tech.
We are live. There is no intro. Looks like we've gone straight to live without an intro. Great one. It's probably because I didn't start the stream ahead of the 7 p.m. schedule. So, hello if you are currently watching. This is the KB Terrace Talk FPL show. Tonight's show is going to be slightly different to normal, because the way that we normally do the show is we'll cover the previous week fixtures, plus then delve into the next game week of FPL. But I think we're just going to mostly focus on game week 29 today, and maybe just an incy-wincy little bit, cover a little bit of game week 30. The main reason for it is the fact that it's the FA Cup this weekend, and you know, some of the Premier League teams are going to be playing this weekend, and there's chances of injuries and stuff like that. So it just makes more sense to cover game week 30 closer to the time. So tonight, I am joined by 3 other FPL players. First up, we've got John. How are you doing, John?
I've heard GH, who is going to follow me and welcome himself into the show, is going to do the match of the day intro for us. So we will have an introduction, ladies and gentlemen. GH is going to do that next. Thank you, GH, for offering. I'm doing well. FPL, not so well. So yes.
Yeah, I think what you needed to do is take some tips from the next person. GH, please, can we have that match of the day intro, please? Come on.
The match of the day intro. What, the music?
Yeah, go for it, GH. Come on, you can do it. Well,
there we go. Right, the man who had a fantastic week in FPL, GH. Yes, how are you doing?
Oh, I'm brilliant. Just sitting top of the league at the minute for this month, manager of the month. What more can I want? Well, Liverpool to win, actually, but.
Yeah, don't worry. We'll cover that a little bit, because you know Wolves are getting points, so their players are getting points. They're good for FPL for them. And then finally, the man that no matter how many times he comes onto the show, how many tips we seem to give him, he always seems to find a way to make sure that he stays rooted to the bottom of the table somehow. How you doing, Ben? How you doing?
I'm pretty well, thank you very much. Still wilted to 13, normally 13. But I just don't care. You know what I mean? You know, I'm more focused on finishing the season on high. And let's see what happens.
We will have to see what happens. We got Tom in chat. He did put in a pre-show message. Have a great show, lads. Cheers, Van der Ven. Idiot. Yeah, he got himself a red card and some minus points.
I have a few questions with that. One is, why on earth has anyone got Spurs players in their team?
Because what it is, GH, right? What you do, right, is you pick the best players.
Oh, yeah. Sorry, Tom. Yeah, the best players.
You put them against the worst players that week, and they all play against each other, and you get the best points.
It's just like it's like the opposite actually happened. Saar did well, Van der Ven did bad.
Yeah, so basically, Tom did reverse psychology there. So he picked the worst team, worst players, to try and score some maximum points, and it backfired. Kind of like his Matty Cash also, who got minus points.
But the thing is, right, I think Tom still got more points than me.
Only just.
So that just proves you can get a straight red card Did Cash get a red card or was it a double yellow? Don't know.
No. It was a case of they conceded 4 goals, so and a yellow card.
And and you can still do better than low life John over here. So well done, Tom. You did a blinder there, mate.
No. He did horrifically, and we will cover that in a minute. We need to start off by looking at that lovely team of the week. 139 points from all of these players. I think the main one we need to talk about, Joao Pedro, who for me was on bench slot number 1 and came into the team, and I got
lucky
points. So
19.
I'd have been miles ahead if you didn't have Joao Pedro this week.
Yeah, well, GH, right? I know my tactics.
You know your tactics. Well, then why did you bench him?
Because it was mind games. Games with you, GH.
What?
Right?
So you're
I wanted
telling
to
me
give you a false illusion.
Oh, right.
You're going to comfortably win Manager of the Month, and I just come in at last minute.
Right.
Get a 90th minute header from a corner and get 19 points. Thank you very much.
What? Well, I could say I'm doing the same with leaving James Hill on the bench.
Oh, yes.
This is like an episode of Jerry. Jerry.
So yeah, we can see, for instance, Tarkovsky 15 points. GH criticized me, like, why would I want to have Tarkovsky? That's why I want to have Tarkovsky. GH.
We're not talking about who he played. Please.
I mean,
that'd be lovely. Thank you.
What is crazy is having Tarkovsky, because I didn't expect him to have a good week.
Nor did I. I don't think he would have expected to have a good week, if I'm perfectly honest.
Well, it's Everton. It's not hard to do bad.
Oh, thanks, mate. That really.
But Tarkovsky has been pretty solid. 4 points this season. As I said, to GH at the time when Everton were playing, I was like, "Oh yeah, Tarkovsky. He's like in the top 5 defenders of points."
He is,
this season in FPL.
It's crazy.
That just speaks volumes.
It's crazy because you wouldn't expect it. Like Senesi is probably up there, and you wouldn't expect it from a team like that. It's crazy that defensive contribution points. I can certainly say has helped a lot of players, because this time last season, Tarkovsky would have had way less points, wouldn't he?
Yes, yeah, because he wouldn't have earned them in every single game this season, but out of the 29 matches he's played, he's probably earned them in about 2/3 of that. So that's about 40 points, maybe, that he's earned from defensive contributions.
Yeah.
Then Senesi's in there, Gabriel Timber, the backup goalkeeper for Sunderland, Elberg. I believe that's is his name. Got Saar.
Oh, look at that, Saar in there.
Yeah. Anderson. Elliot Anderson's
we
apparently
don't need to talk about him either tonight on this show.
I think we do, because Phil says he's not good for FPL points.
No. I've had a lovely voice message off Phil regarding Anderson, and I wish not to talk about that person anymore. Let's swiftly move on to the next player, please.
Somerville, who GH said to me, because I've got him on my other account that I use for work, and he was like, why you got Somerville? What's done crap? Somerville, since Nuno's come in, has been arguably their best player.
I'm sure he's got the most contributed goals as well.
Yeah, since Nuno's come in. Yeah, he's got most goals and assists or something like that.
Yeah, that's crazy. And obviously he replaces the Paqueta on that side as well. So
yeah,
they've lost a creative player but gained a creative player. What was he? Leeds, wasn't he?
Well, he's kind of like Nuno's favourite style of footballer in terms of pace out wide, just those counter attacks.
I'm hearing rumours Newcastle are going to buy him for 100 million in the summer because we tend to do that.
No. Just buy back. Just buy Elliot Anderson. He's clearly world class with his 12 points.
Clearly, we don't talk about Anderson. No.
Then you got Adam Wharton.
Wharton
Also in there.
Wait, how many points did Wharton get? Because I did.
10.
What did he do?
10.
Yeah. What did he do yesterday? Sorry.
2 assists.
2 assists.
Oh,
yeah.
okay. Was that 5 points each? Is it?
3 points
and then
plus
bonus.
defensive contributions.
Oh,
plus,
defensive. Yeah.
actually, it might have been bonus, and then gameplay. Then Andre. What team does he play for? GH.
A team that is going to stay up.
Yeah, but what team, GH?
Wolverhampton
yeah.
Wanderers, which we're going to beat tonight because Rio Engamoa is starting. Way.
Who?
Do you know what? I'm going to laugh if that now comes back to bite you in the arse and they get another chunk of Liverpool.
Although the bad news is Gakpo's playing up front, so there we are.
What? Why not Ekitike? Your world record #1 signing.
Resting him, I guess.
Poor. Resting him? You've not got a game till midweek. What are you resting him for? Champions League on Wednesday.
Yeah, well, he's played a lot of minutes, hasn't he?
What a load of shite. Anyway, this is not the FA Cup draw. This is the FPL show.
So, looking at fixtures here, Crystal Palace, and in particular from those two players in that room, made the team of the week. Sarr and Wharton. Maybe considerations going forward because Palace have got Leeds at home. So Leeds away form is been pretty naff in comparison to the home form. Unfortunately, you've also got, for you, John, Newcastle.
Who has? Palace?
Palace, yeah.
Oh, we'll batter them 4-0.
I mean, if you can beat Man United, you can beat anyone.
We can. We're unbeatable at the moment. Technically,
yeah, on a one-win streak.
I know it's not this show, but on another show, I did predict 2-1, and guess what? Newcastle did it. So
terrible. Thank you, mate.
Would you want to be transferring any of those players? Before?
I have made a couple of FPL. I've not done to the extent of my friend below me, Ben. What was it? 100-point negative or whatever. I am on a -8 this to begin.
Oh no!
Listen, it's okay.
I'll ask you a question in a minute, John, but carry on.
I can't hear you, Ben, my friend. Whatever you're saying.
Your audio's not the best tonight, Ben.
Sorry.
Yeah, it is. No.
Have you not got your headset thing? Because when you have that, it's brilliant, lad.
No, man. It's on charge.
Oh. Yeah, I have made a couple of transfers. -8 to go into week, but I think it'll be alright.
Right.
Lads.
Can I ask you a question, John?
Yep.
What made you make the transfers now?
My friend above me, the top FPL analyst, may I say.
Nope.
To the left of me now, Merzgoff. Great show he runs on a Friday night usually. Gave me this advice about Palace having a good run of Wolves, having a good run of fixtures. So I've jiggled my team to get a few Wolves and a Palace player in.
Right.
So hopefully -8 won't be it'll be a +20.
So I'm not questioning making the transfers you've made. I'm questioning why you've chosen now because there's a whole week. There's a whole week
because GH,
and if somebody gets injured, you've wasted a transfer.
No, they're not going to get injured. It's going to be fine. GH, trust the process. I'm doing a Tom. Okay. Right? You go ahead in your little. I'm top of the league for 1 week. Right, that's fine. You be that train. I'm just going to take a slow cruise up the river Nile this week, this season, this month, and I'm going to be top. I'm going to be top by the end. Mirza said I'm in with a shout of winning it again. So here we are.
Yeah.
You know, I do what lads. I'm still back in Phil to win it.
Nah.
Why the River Nile? Out of interest, why
'Cause
that?
I've been on it and it's lovely. It's a lovely place,
Oh,
Egypt. And if Tom was on show, he'd probably say shite.
Wow.
But I'm going to start ranking places on how good they are and promoting the good places in the world.
You hearing this?
That's-
Man with disposable income that can go on cruises down the Nile.
I didn't pay for it. My parents did. So
I think
okay.
I think John might be in denial.
anyway, that's as bad as Tom's joke about Dan Ballard or whatever. his name is.
No, it's not.
Danny Welbeck. Have you heard a joke about Danny Welbeck and his dad?
Yeah, please tell us, Mers. What is it? Come on.
His dad was a bomb disposal expert.
No way, I never knew that.
Do you know what his name was?
What?
Michael Thompson.
Dan Welbeck.
Oh, no way. I thought it was Michael Thompson.
Yeah.
Anyway, GH. Anyway, we've gone off on a tangent there, but
Yeah.
yeah. So to answer your a couple of transfers to jiggle my team about. You know, I can't have that person above me. It just feels so wrong. So my objective, even if I don't win Manager of the Month again, is just to beat G. Can you stop switching us around, please?
Well, I should be on the top because I'm top of the table in a minute.
So my objective is just solely to beat GH. So
all right, I'll put you back above him. There you go.
Thank you.
That'll make it right. So Ben,
Yes.
Ben, right now, right. Obviously, you've seen that team of the week. Are you going to be tempted by the little devil that is sat on your shoulder telling you right now to make 20 transfers to your team?
No.
you even make 20.
Yeah, you can make 20. You can make 100 if you want.
Yeah, you can make 100, 500, 1,000.
Well, to be fair, my bench has only got 2 Liverpool players and 1 Arsenal player. Can you like make changes to your bench, or do you have to add them to?
What, as in swap between your bench and your starting 11? Yes, you can make your but if you want to make changes to your bench as in transfers, that is
still the same, isn't it? Yeah,
a normal transfer basically.
I've just realised there's going to be game week 31, and there's another week as well where there's going to be.
yeah.
Yes.
GH finally catching up with the game.
No. It's something that
Ben's not got his free hit. Oh,
neither have I, GH.
And nor have you. Oh dear, you two are in the mud.
Not really.
Because I've got 8 people, I think, that are not going to play that game week 31.
But you're only. Well, it's good for you. Fuck, you know.
Yes,
and
Bushy.
what?
We have Bushy in chat. Evening, lads. Yes, hello, Bushy. Watching your favorite show on the KB Terrace Talk channel, eh? Yeah, number 1. Endorsed by Bushy himself.
We all know why this is the favorite show because
I'm on it. Yeah,
because I'm top of the league.
Oh my Mers, Mers, you know I said I'm going to hide for the show? I'm hiding. Goodbye.
I mean, I've got to get my moment of fame, glory, whatever you want to call it.
5 seconds of glory.
I'm hiding now. You've upset me, GH.
Right, and there you go. Proof in the pudding right there. Yes, this is my favorite. So, GH, what about you in regards to that team of the week? You know,
well,
are you tempted?
Well, someone told me a few weeks ago not to bring in Sarr, and I brought him in, and he's done wonders. So I'm glad I've got him. Regarding the players I don't have, I'm not going to. Well, I've contemplated Gabriel for a number of weeks, but I don't know because Timber's good, but the thing is, I've got. I was trying to save some money, but now I've got rid of Haaland in my team. I'm thinking I might get rid of Saliba and bring in Gabriel because Gabriel
Sorry,
is so good.
you're not sure. You're not sure.
Hang on. Wait. Time
Well,
out.
yes,
time
because
out.
I've already got.
Hang on. Time out. Half-time show. Just rewind 10 seconds. Who's not in your team anymore?
Haaland.
What?
Because I wanted a couple of things. I wanted to bring Ekitike in because he had a great week and he's our best player so far. And I thought to myself, bringing in Ekitike would be a great move, but no, he did nothing against Wolves. Yes, I understand Gabriel has got a ton of points, but the thing I want to counter on that is I'm not sure I want to make a wasted transfer on bringing him in when I've got 2 pretty decent Arsenal players already.
But GH, look at that right there.
How many points does
points.
How many points does Saliba have?
But GH, look at how many weeks he
I can't see it.
wasn't playing.
Even with my new glasses, I can't see that, Miz.
That's 6 weeks in a row that he didn't play, and he is still quite comfortably in the lead in terms of defenders and points. Like, if there is a player outside of you, sort of like your normal Haaland sort of situation, because like looking at Haaland in terms of points in comparison to other players, I know he's kind of dipped down a little bit. Semenyo's another kind of example. Gabriel is the number 1 defender everyone should have in the team, and there's a reason why 43% of
right, everyone should have him, but only 43% have him. Why is that?
Because
if he's
those
so good,
57% of people, just like you, GH.
If he's so good, then everyone would have him, no?
Yeah, everyone should have him. Everyone should have him.
So, okay, so you're telling me I should get rid of Saliba and bring in Gabriel?
Okay. Let's have a look at these points right now, right? 11, 9, 2, 4, 3, 6, 9, 1, 8, 6, 9, 15, 1, then the injured spell, 1, 12, 9, 12, 9, 13, 2, 9. Like, there's so many points there. That is what, like 8 and above.
Yeah, to be fair, I think he could be a good one to bring in. I do agree. And to be honest, actually, I've got a few. I think I've got 3 or 4 transfers available to me, so it might be worth it. Regarding Tarkowski, I think that was just a lucky amount of points. I don't think he'll consistently get good points. I'm not bringing him in. Senesi, I've already got Dan Hill or James Hill, whatever his name is, James Hill. So I'm not bringing him in. The rest of the players, I've already got the striker. The rest of them is a no.
The City Empire is in here. Hello. And he's got rid of Haaland.
Now, talking of the City Empire, can we just tell everyone what he did this week? That was very crazy.
He did very well.
He captained Timber this week, which is mental, but fair play.
But he still did again. No offense, GH. No offense, lad. He captained fucking Timber. Tom got a red, minus 40,000 points. Ben's had 455 transfers, minus 115 from Man City, and still got more points than me.
No. Ben didn't get more points than you.
You may as well have, Mays. It was that bad. All right.
There you go. There's the table.
I can't see it.
John, you're 11th and Ben is 12th.
I've gone from 9th. How shocking.
No, this is in the month. This is the
monthly
month.
one. There's your monthly one, but we'll focus on this. So GH is top of the table. Do you know what? GH, just because I've added that other screen, just for everybody to see, this is the team that he got the points with.
It's quite funny. It's quite funny I got this amount of points when my captain only got me 4 points.
Yeah, that is actually a very valid point.
But I made a good transfer this week. I brought in Semenyo. The bad transfer was bringing in Ekitike, but
Yeah, it's quite an interesting one. You definitely have said it yourself. You're a jinx.
Yes. Now, well, the one thing I will say is if anyone hasn't looked at Szoboszlai or got Szoboszlai, he is a dark horse. He consistently gets around 5 points most weeks minimum. And with the amount of free kicks he scores, he is arguably a good player to bring in. So I would say don't knock him until you've tried him.
Great.
Yeah, gets 5 points most weeks, does he? You say he looks like he's got more than 5 points on about 6 occasions.
How many defensive contributions did he get this week? Quite a lot, actually. Sorry.
Defensive. What? Oh, 1 week. I mean, no, yeah, you are top. I must listen. I'm going to listen. In fact, I need to make notes. I'll make notes on my hand.
Defensive contributions, he got 15 against
there we are.
Wolves.
Considering he wasn't playing in defense, he was playing cam. That's pretty good.
Yeah, but then again, it is Wolves, GH. You wouldn't kind of expect a Liverpool player to need to get defensive contributions against Wolves.
You'd also have expected Liverpool to win that game, and
yeah.
Well,
yeah.
Well, we'll win tonight, and it will be good.
Oh, okay. Yes.
It will be interesting to see how this team does for you in game week 30. We'll see another comment from City Empire. I will say this. I might not. I will say this. I might have got rid of Haaland 1 week too early. He loves scoring past West Ham.
Well, to be honest, he probably is going to score against West Ham because I've not got him now, so I've jinxed him.
Everyone triple captain Haaland this weekend. Brilliant.
Also,
great idea.
Also, what do we whilst we're looking at my team, what do we think of Rodgers? Do we think he's gonna pick up points still in coming weeks, or is he past it? Because I'm gonna get rid of him, I think.
I don't know who Villa's next game is, so
well, it doesn't matter who their next game is because they're on a decline and they're
Man United.
No, get rid.
They're on a massive decline and he hasn't picked up good points in quite a number of weeks now.
I'd get him Wemo instead of him.
No.
Okay, well,
I don't bring any Man United players into the team. You know the rules. And so do I.
And GH, the City Empire said, I called it Wolves to win Tuesday. I'm saying Wolves to win tonight.
You utter B-Tech.
No, you're the B-Tech.
They're not winning tonight. We've got Rio and Gamoa starting. I told you we're going to win tonight.
It doesn't matter. Ben, what do you want to say?
Yeah, and this is a question for you, Mers. You're playing Mansfield tomorrow.
Okay.
How many players do you think you're going to be resting for your next FPL, for your next game week?
We should be resting quite a fair few. I reckon you'll see the likes of probably Saka. I want to say Gabriel should probably be getting rested.
Oh, but Mansfield is a hard game. You even
said
it.
Ryo obviously will be dropped and Kepa be put into the team.
Oh God, not Kepa.
Also, you've got Champions League as well, so I don't even think it's about Mansfield. You've got Champions League as well, haven't you?
Yeah, exactly. So I think like you'll probably see a lot of the reserve team or second string team playing tomorrow. So like Gabriel Jesus, Norgard,
Martinelli,
Madueke and stuff will be
Martinelli because Lewis Skelly.
Lewis Skelly will be playing probably at left back.
Probably Jesus and
But anyway, that's not FPL, so
well, it kind of does link a little bit in because obviously resting helps the players stay fit for the Premier League games. But as John alluded to, we've got the Champions League before then. And those players that are getting rested this weekend would then probably get played midweek next week instead.
What I'm hearing, there's less chance for my new transferred in players to get injured if they are rested. Great news.
Yes, except if you have actually brought in a Wolves player, then they could get injured because they've got the FA Cup this weekend.
The thing I've always followed on FPL is make transfers towards the end of the week. The only problem is if a player is sought after, then they'll go up in price before the end of the week, and if they're shit, they'll go down in price before the end of the week. So it's one of those ones you either lose out on a bit of money, make a bit of money, or you gamble and they might get an injury in training or something, or in a match in the week, and you've got lucky. So it all depends how you want to play it. But in my eyes, wait till the end of the week so you know who's available and who's not.
Thank you, manager of the month for week 1. Thank you. So I'm going to make a note on my hand.
So we are, I think, because we're mostly focused on GW29, we've looked at GH's team.
Don't look at mine.
We're not going to look at yours.
Thank God.
We're going to the opposite side of the scale right now, and we will have a look at Ben's team, the team that got 32 points.
Oh God!
Only 3 less than me. Bloody hell!
Now,
oh God, what have I just witnessed? So
straight away,
I can't
we have to highlight the bench right there. So you've got Kirkes and Szoboszlai. Now, realistically, even with the upset win, going into it, let's be real, when it came to the predictions and that Premier League predictions show, basically everybody was saying Liverpool going to win, and you put 2 Liverpool players on the bench. What was the thinking behind that?
I did not think that. I did not think that the actual prediction, but I think I made a massive mistake here. A massive mistake.
That is a bit of a bad mistake, because if you were to swap out those points with some other players, then you're getting an extra 9 points.
Which would have meant you wouldn't be bottom this week. I would have.
No, Cole would have been bottom.
No, I only got 35, mate.
Yeah, Cole got 32.
Oh, bloody hell.
Yeah, and we can analyse his team as well.
Now, I've got a question. I've got one question. Why on earth have you got Delap in your team?
I'm sure we said don't play him last week. He doesn't start.
Yeah.
Well, if you wanted someone off the bench to get you points, Delap is not the man.
Yeah, but GH, you earlier in the season was like talking about players who have restricted amount of minutes and scoring a high amount of points because they might come on and do something.
Yeah,
so
but
you probably encouraged.
Yeah, but where did I mention Delap in any of that?
Yeah, but you were just merely talking about people coming off the bench and maybe doing a last minute something.
Well, all I can say is get rid of Delap, get rid of Rodgers, get rid of Watkins, get rid of probably Lewis Hall.
Is that Lewis Hall? Yeah, don't have him.
The only problem with a Newcastle defender is notoriously Newcastle don't really keep that many clean sheets, do they?
Not this season. No, we're pretty.
No,
bad.
Exactly. Oh, Newcastle are not too bad at score. Well, their strikers can't score, but other players can score, like Bruno when he's fit.
Thanks, mate. Any more like stabbing? I have feelings. GH.
Lewis Hall might not get many clean sheets, but he's probably going to make the World Cup. John, is that what you want to hear?
Couldn't give a shit about the World Cup. No offense.
Anyway,
he'll probably come back injured.
But Ben, this is a worrying statement for you. It's getting serious when GH is giving you tips, Ben.
But he is. Hang on, though. To his credit, he is manager of the month for now.
Yeah, you got to look at that. The 81 points that he got this week speaks volumes, right there. It does speak volumes. Although so right now, I know again that we got the problem of your transfers. You don't have like your wild card into call upon right now, But I have set the gauntlet down towards like sorting your team out and trying to challenge at least in April and May. So you can, if you want to do it, go crazy, do some transfers and get your team ready to do such things, and then try and take the serious route next month. But for me, my bits of advice right now would be to take out Rodgers, probably take out Watkins, obviously take out Delap.
Yeah.
I probably would even throw in Jared Bowen into that equation, Lewis Hall, and looking up, obviously Gabriel is not in your team, and we've obviously mentioned tonight about Gabriel and like how solid amount of points that he's getting. So having someone like that in your team. Thiago would be worth having. I know obviously he has his moments where he doesn't score many points, but he is still like the second highest scorer in the league, I think it is. Trying to get hold of Joao Pedro. That would be so because you haven't got Haaland, you should have a fair bit of funds to be able to bring in some mid-tier players. So, like your front three, you're probably looking at.
No, the second highest scorer is Pedro. By the way,
No. Second highest scorer in the league.
Oh,
is Thiago? I'm pretty sure.
It is. Yes.
So having Thiago, Pedro, and then. Have you guys got a suggestion for a third striker that you could have?
Well, I would have said Ekatike, but I
Let's
don't know.
go.
Actually, no. We've got a fairly good. We've got Spurs, Brighton, Fulham, Everton, Crystal Palace. That's not a terrible run. So maybe Ekatike, and he is third on the list for goals, fourth on the list for goals scored this season.
Tesco, get Tesco.
Possibly Tesco. He'll be cheaper, to be fair.
Just whatever you do, don't get an Arsenal striker.
Yeah, I agree with that. I like Gyökeres has come a little bit better in 2026, but he's not 100% shoe-in to get goals anyway.
I know. You should use that England number 9, Danny Welbeck.
No, don't go with Danny Welbeck. He started on the bench anyway against us.
What about Krupi? Is he still someone that you?
No, he's shite. No, he's rubbish.
He's not. He's a raw talent, a young raw talented player, but he's still pretty much learning, developing. Like next season, could maybe do some wonderful things at Bournemouth, especially if they keep Areola.
What about what's his name? Who moved from Wolves to Palace? Has he been
Strand Larson? Yeah, Strand
Larson.
Larson.
I know who you could pick up. Bring in Armstrong.
No.
Oh fucking hell!
No.
I'm
joking. This guy just.
You know what's happened? GH and his advice has just literally gone from here.
I'm only joking. Don't worry.
Top at league, lads. Not next week. You won't be.
Do not bring in Armstrong. I was only joking. Okay, don't write him down.
And this is the plans for next season, right? Yeah. First match day. Pick a load of Coventry players. There you go.
They were no, I wouldn't do that neither. So. No. They'll probably end up being like Sheffield United and get battered every week. So
or Burnley.
And then in terms of your midfield, like I say, get rid of Rodgers, probably get rid of that Lefay, and then your Rodgers. Hopefully Wilson would be back, so someone like a Harry Wilson for Rodgers, and
that Leeds lad, that Stash is doing quite well.
Stack. Yeah.
Midfielders. Let's have a look.
They're on a few bad runs of a few games, aren't they? So
Semenyo,
I wouldn't get any Chelsea midfielders though, because they're a reliability. That's for certain.
Well, you say that Palmer's got second most goals this season for midfielders.
Right. I probably wouldn't have Cole Palmer.
And also budget GH. He hasn't got any.
Yeah, he's quite expensive.
Well, if I'm being honest.
Oh, Dewsbury Hall. Dewsbury Hall is
no.
consider having in midfield.
What about Saab? Because he did me well this week.
There you go. That is a good shout, actually.
That is a good shout. Yeah, Sar's a good shout. And then another one to probably consider would be someone like, because Liverpool have got a reasonable amount of like fixtures. So Bozolai might actually get some reasonable points. Gravenberch might get some reasonable points from DEFCON and stuff.
I mean, technically speaking, Gakpo's a midfielder. I don't think he's that good, but he could pick up some points.
But then in the defense, you should definitely have Tarkowski, Gabriel, probably where he can have a Virgil van Dijk and then Senesi as if for 5 defenders or something like that.
Or if you want a cheaper defender than Senesi, get
Here he comes.
Get the one I've got, Hall.
Bournemouth, Jason Hall.
He's 4 million.
Hill.
He's
Hill,
4
James
million.
Hill.
I could not tell you how good he is.
Bargain basement with GH.
6'2", 6'9", 7'7", 6'6".
Yeah,
For a 4 million defender, that is very good points.
He has got some good points. To be fair. But what is Bournemouth's fixtures like?
Burnley,
then Man United,
Burnley easy. So Man United, Arsenal, Newcastle.
Probably, definitely at least for.
But he picks up more than anything because they don't seem to get many clean sheets. Bournemouth. It's more defensive contributions that gets him the points.
Oh, that's interesting.
Which would indicate that whether they win or not against those teams, because let's be real, United, Arsenal, and Newcastle will probably lose. Whether or not, he's probably still going to pick up a fair few defensive contributions and get some good points anyway.
Yeah. Then pretty much like that. And then the goalkeepers, we've had this discussion a couple of times about goalkeepers. Like you got your Rise, your Pickfords. You pretty much got a good selection of goalkeepers that you can pretty much pick when it comes to FPL. And it's just mostly when it comes to goalkeepers, Ben, it's just about the matchups. That good old thing with Tom, you're looking at your fixtures and you're seeing who's playing who, and you try and pick a long-term goalkeeper based off of the fixtures realistically. We're trying to instill this, and hopefully, as I say, in April, want to be seeing mid-table minimum from you, Ben. Minimum. That is my challenge to you right now, Ben.
So you're saying he's beat GH? Is that what you're saying?
That's going to be a bit.
Everyone's goal is to beat GH.
That's going to be a bit.
Everyone's goal is to beat GH.
As much as I want to wish you well, Ben. Your team is doomed, and me being top of the month at the minute is kind of like a bit difficult for you to overtake me.
So the whole 12 minutes we've just spent encouraging poor Ben, you've just shat on him, kicked him while he were down. Cheers, GH. You really know how to help someone.
Okay, so me, I'm quite a positive person. I keep saying the Wolves are going to get promoted, are going to stay up. Mers, on the other hand, they've had a few good results, but they're not going to do well. That proves that I am positive sometimes.
I didn't say you were not positive. I said you've just shat on poor Ben there.
Yeah.
And Mers shat on poor Wolves.
Well, they were poor, to be fair.
Yeah, but realistically, GH, right? Wolves are going to get relegated.
Well, no.
Potentially.
If they keep winning and Spurs and Forest keep losing, there is nothing to say they can't stay up.
Forest didn't lose; they drew to Man City.
Yes, I know, but they do be losing far too many games.
It doesn't matter the Premier League. We are Spurs.
Yes, Premier League without Spurs would be. Very crazy.
Look, if anyone's heard the new news, Spurs have got an easy championship next season because there's 2 extra promotions.
Oh my God,
they'll go up nice and easily.
So basically, if there's a fantasy championship, make sure to have Spurs players next season.
There is a fantasy. There is an EFL FPL. There is.
But isn't that like all the FL leagues?
No, it's just league championship to League 2.
Yeah, so it's the EFL league.
Yeah, so all of them, yeah.
Sorry, I didn't hear what you said. Sorry.
Yeah. Okay. So obviously we're 3/4 of the way through the stream. We've pretty much covered most of the ground in terms of the game week 29. So I think we'll talk a little bit more about game week 30. So I didn't talk a bit more about what GH was trying to say about some information I actually this week learn. So game week 34, there is going to be blank game weeks in terms of some teams that week because it's the weekend of the FA Cup semi-final. So any of the teams that get to the semi-final won't be playing in game week 34.
So Liverpool, basically.
So that actually means there's going to be more double game weeks.
Yeah.
It's good and it's bad because as much as we all love a double game week, we do not love
extra fixtures, fixture congestion. We didn't win the league because of the extra fixtures.
We don't love in FPL blank fixtures because notoriously it's very difficult to transfer all those players out when you may have already used your free hit in game week 31.
Yeah, that's why I need to come back to my advice of using your free hit in game 31. Actually, it is better to use your free hit in game week 34.
5, 6. Well, I've got 6 players not available for 31. So what am I going to do? Am I screwed?
You're fucked.
So you potentially might have to take a hit then. So, but then you've been banking your free transfers though, so you could fix it.
Yeah, but then how is he going to bring them all back in?
What you do, is
I've got 4 available to me at the minute.
It kind of depends a little bit because if it is one of the players is the goalkeeper, you could just play. Like that.
No. Luckily for me, my goalkeeper is available.
Oh.
Yeah, but what I was trying to say, GH, right? People who have Raya as a goalkeeper,
you just swap him out.
You just swap him out. You don't transfer him out. Then you can just transfer out maybe 2 of the players from the team and then just bring them back in the week after. So then you just bench.
I think that's what I'm going to do. Yeah.
4 players. 1 would be the goalkeeper. 3 would be outfield players.
I think for me, I think the safest thing to do is get rid of Saar because Saar won't really change too much in price.
The one that you were just congratulating for doing really well.
Well, yes, because he's got no game week. He's got no fixture in 31. So transfer him out for 31 and then bring it back in. And then it's down to which of the Arsenal and City players I want to get rid of.
So when it comes to looking at your transfers of in and out, when you try and decide which Arsenal players or Man City players to take out of your team, or even with Saar, to be fair, you need to have a look at what their actual value is
versus how many come
what
in.
Your current value is that you're getting from the
because for me, I've had Timber from the very start. So the price I'm paying for Timber. So let me see. So at the moment, if I transfer him out, Timber is currently 6.2 million. But if you see his
he's worth 6.3.
6.3. So
that 6.2 isn't what you paid for him. You paid whatever he was at the start of the season. That's just what
I
game
paid
was decided after the pay, like his rises in price.
5.5 I paid at the beginning. Damn.
Yeah, that's what your trade-in is right now is 6.2 for him.
So you've made $1 million on him, basically.
Yeah.
So that's the problem. If you get rid of him,
no. You something like that would make more sense because then you only have to pay an extra 0.1 on top of what you currently
unless he goes back up because everyone's doing it. That's the other risk, isn't it?
Well,
Yeah,
if everyone offloads him,
The
if
best
everyone
way
offloads him, he's going to drop in price.
the best way to do it is as soon as you make the transfers, and then as soon as the game week has finished and the next one becomes available, or as soon as the next game week
The
is
deadline
available,
passes.
yeah, that's what I meant. If once the deadline passes, you instantly bring him back in, and then he won't have changed in price.
But do you get your transfers straight away when that happens?
Yeah. So if I was to transfer him out for game week 31, as soon as the game week 31 deadline has passed, so let's say it's 10 o'clock in the morning. If it's 10:30, I go ahead and transfer Timber back in. Timber is not going to have changed in price because it's the beginning of the week. This is what I was saying earlier. If you wait to the end of the week, like I normally do, players will have risen or gone down because you've waited. If you do it straight away, you're not going to lose any value.
Yeah, okay.
That's what the pro FPL players do, right?
Yeah.
They always try to get ahead of the price rises so that they can fundamentally get that price rise bonus and then have even more transfer budget down the line, because everybody starts off with 100 mil. We all know that. But the only way you'd end up having less than 100 is if all your players ended up going down.
If you're an absolute sheet.
That's only if you're playing anti FPL, which is the whole point of anti FPL, is you're meant to be trying to get the lowest points possible.
So Ben.
Wow, you kick him whilst he's down, John.
But I'm joking, whereas you weren't.
Yeah,
See?
my budget for my team, if I was to take out everybody and then bring in new players with a wild card or something, is 102.1 million.
102. Oh, I wonder what mine is. Probably not.
Right, are we going to wrap up? So I've got Wales to watch.
Yep. Oh, do you want to watch some rugby?
And GH has got his...
And GH wants to watch...
FA Cup upset.
101.4. So yours is worth significantly more than mine.
Because I'm a better FPL player.
Because he hasn't sold Haaland yet. That's why.
Well, that is very true. Mers is better at FPL than me, apart from this week.
Generally,
last week, should I say.
1 week doesn't make... no, GH.
No, I'm better for 1 week. For every other week, Mers is better than me. But for 1 week, I had the superior...
1 week only.
Bring in Sar. If anyone wants some tips...
GH, can I ask you a question? Because I know the answer to the question I'm going to ask myself.
Right, okay.
I know the answer if I ask Ben. How many actual months have you won, like total?
Well, none, but soon.
No. There's not a follow-up. It's 0. Right? Merzgoff, how many have you won?
So it depends who you ask. If you're asking me, I've won 1.
No, he's won none.
If you're asking Birchie, I've won none. Because,
he hasn't won any.
It was joint highest amount of points, but on the leaderboard, it put me as second.
So no, Mers didn't win. So Mers hasn't won a single month, John. So what does that prove?
But it was joint amount of points, though.
No. Wait. So if Man City and Arsenal...
No, we're not doing that. No.
But this is not a Premier League table. There's no goal differences.
Oh, I see. I see how it is.
I'm not going to go into that you and Birchie feud of who won.
Anyway.
My point isn't valid.
My point, your point is valid, and I win.
I have a chance of winning the overall season. Unlike
and you're still not going. Whether you win the season or not, you're not seeing that trophy.
Hey Mers, I think you're in with a chance of winning this month. Wink.
I do have a chance.
Well, he's second
because I know GH will slip down the table.
Well, no, because I've got Sar and you don't.
Oh, Sar's going to carry him to glory.
But you just said you're getting rid of Sar.
But you also said he's blanking in game week. He doesn't play in game week 31. So what's he going to do in game week 31, GH?
Is that 2 weeks?
Yeah.
Well, in game week 31, I'm going to bring in somebody that's very, very good. But you'll have to wait and see.
Right. That hasn't got a blank game week, I'm assuming.
No, Harry Wilson is not the man. No.
He's not the man. He's not the man. All right. Anyway, we're going to
Well
wrap
done,
this
Gio.
up. So John can go and watch his rugby. GH can go and watch Liverpool lose again to
No. Engamoa, everyone, I'm telling you.
and Ben looks like he's frozen and stoned in that frozen look.
His internet's given up on him.
Yeah. But
oh no, we can hear him.
We can hear him, but he's just he's
Minecraft pixels.
The thing is, I've got some German football to watch. So.
Oh, he's got some German football.
German
to watch.
football.
There we go.
Fair enough.
So on KB Terrace Talk, there is plenty of shows for you to watch, live stream and non-live stream shows. So we have got plenty of Rotherham-based shows because this is predominantly a Rotherham-based channel. So you will have the Monday Night Millers, Midweek Millers, which Midweek Millers is on Thursday, Monday Night Millers, as it clues in the name, on a Monday. Then you have after match reaction. So if there's a midweek game or a weekend fixture, they have the post-match reaction for that. So for instance, they did a post-match reaction for the 0-0 draw that they had in the week. Then you have, in terms of other live shows, you have the Premier League prediction show on a Wednesday at 7. Then you have the FPL show like this on a Friday predominantly. And you also have Turbo Talk on the Sunday at 7, which is a kind of like a radio talk show where viewers can come on and talk about football topics. Or
that's my favorite show. That
they can talk about the
well, it's because I'm on that show, John.
Well, yeah, GH is a co-host on there.
No, he's not this week. Thank God, he's not on it this week. I'm going to watch even more of it.
It's going to be Dan, maybe. Tom is the main host anyway for that show.
Best show on the planet. That.
Then today, content that you should check out. There has been a brand new show, which is the Championship and League One predictions, which is Bushy and Bez going through their predictions from each of the games for those two leagues. There is occasionally head-to-head. Then you also have short videos, maybe a little bit of post-match talk about like a fan, talking about like the club that they support and the result that they had. Because Arsenal cheated, for instance.
Did they?
Yeah.
Did they cheat?
Yeah, so Arsenal cheated. Brighton fan Dan did a Brighton post-match reaction.
I heard you time wasted from the first minute.
Yeah, we time wasted.
From the first minute, now before kickoff even started.
Brighton,
you were time wasted at the. You were time wasting in the car park. All right.
Yeah, we time wasted before we even arrived. But yeah, those are the type of things that you can find on the KB Terrace Talk channel. Make sure to subscribe to the channel so you don't miss out on all the content. Like the video if you have enjoyed tonight's stream, and make sure that you comment on all of the videos and streams because it helps out massively. Thank you, John. Thank you, Ben. Thank you, GH. It's been a pleasure, and we'll catch you all in another stream. Thank you very much.